Military law ensures that deductions from a service member's pay are strictly regulated. Under Section 64, only authorized deductions are permissible. This includes deductions for maintenance of family members, repayment of advances, and contributions to welfare schemes. Moving to Section 65, we learn that these deductions also encompass payments towards fines or maintenance ordered by a court. When a service member faces trial, as outlined in Section 66, their pay and allowances continue unless they are proven guilty, safeguarding their financial rights during the judicial process. Section 67 expands on this, allowing deductions from any public money due to a service member, not just their pay. In the unfortunate event of a service member becoming a prisoner of war, Section 68 empowers authorities to withhold their pay and allowances pending an inquiry into their conduct. However, compassion is not lost. Sections 69 and 70 allow for remission of these deductions and provision for the dependents of the prisoner of war. Section 71 further broadens this support, granting general power to make provisions for dependents, which is crucial during the uncertain times of war. Arrest procedures and pre-trial proceedings form the backbone of military justice. Sections 73 to 78 detail the custody and treatment of offenders, ensuring that the commanding officer has a duty to safeguard the rights of the person in custody, as stated in Section 74. The interval between committal and court-martial is crucial for preparation and is covered under Section 75, maintaining the balance between swift justice and adequate time for defense preparation. Sections 76 to 78, a focus on the cooperation between military and civil authorities, especially in capturing deserters and conducting necessary inquiries, ensuring that military duties do not obstruct civil laws.
Delve into the world of military justice, exploring the Constitution, jurisdiction, and powers of courts martial, a system designed to handle offenses uniquely related to military personnel. Imagine a structure, a hierarchy of courts tailored specifically for the armed forces, each with its own set of powers and limitations. At the base of this structure is the summary court-martial, designed for the swift handling of minor offenses. Moving up, we find the district court-martial and the field general court-martial, each escalating in terms of the severity of cases they handle and the complexity of their proceedings. The pinnacle is represented by the general court-martial, a forum equipped to adjudicate the most serious of military offenses, operating under a framework that ensures rigorous legal scrutiny and fairness. Each type of court-martial plays a pivotal role in maintaining discipline and order within the military, ensuring that justice is both swift and fair. Now, how does one convene these courts? The power to convene a general court-martial rests with designated authorities who assess the need based on the gravity of the offense. This is mirrored in the processes for convening district and field general courts-martial, each tailored to the specific needs and circumstances of the service environment. Composition is crucial. A general court-martial, for instance, comprises members who collectively bring a depth of military and legal expertise to the table. This composition is critical to ensure that the proceedings are conducted with a balance of fairness and understanding of military operations and duties. Similarly, the district and field general courts-martial are composed to align with their specific operational mandates. One might wonder, what about the limitations? Indeed, the power of these convening authorities is not absolute. There are clear statutory limitations designed to prevent any misuse of power and to uphold the principles of justice and equity. Furthermore, the processes within these courts are meticulously structured. From the summoning of witnesses to the production of documents, every step is governed by rules that ensure transparency and adherence to legal standards. The courts-martial are bound by the same rules of evidence as civilian criminal courts, which underscores the fairness and rigor of military trials. In cases where jurisdiction overlaps with civilian criminal courts, there are specific provisions that determine how the offender is to be handled, ensuring that there is no double jeopardy and that the most appropriate forum for trial is used. To encapsulate, the military justice system, through its courts-martial, serves as a cornerstone for enforcing discipline and upholding the rule of law within the ranks. Each type of court-martial is a cog in the larger machinery of military justice, each essential for the effective functioning of the armed forces and the preservation of order. As we've seen, from the composition and powers to the procedural safeguards and limitations, courts martial embody a unique blend of military necessity and legal integrity. This ensures that those who serve are not just subject to the rigors of duty, but are also protected by the scales of justice.